I'm so sick of this guy.
Should we do it again?
What's cooking good lookings?
Okay, one more time.
Oh, you weren't even in the camera. Now you go.
Huh?
You weren't in the shot. Now go.
Wait,
What's
one more.
cooking?
Wait, one more clap.
We're doing clap again?
Wait, one more clap.
One.
Wait, okay. Okay, ready?
What's cooking good lookings? We are back with. Hopefully, this is our second episode of.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know, dude. Like the previous episode was supposed to go about a week ago, and it's just going now. So by the time you guys watch this one, it's probably even like. I'm used to having the camera here, so I'm like looking. I'm like, wait, it's here now. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, don't blind yourself.
Yeah. How you doing,
you
Idaris?
I'm doing good. I lost my glasses, so I mean, and now I'm just like,
Just blind.
yeah, blinded.
So I didn't want to ask. So you lost them.
No, I didn't lose them. I have contacts now. I can see in 4K definition.
All right, guys. Idaris with or without glasses. Let us know in the comments down below.
We're gonna put a poll right. I keep looking this way. We're gonna put a poll out there and see if like our boy there's is sexier with or without glasses. He's probably sexy both ways.
It's probably ugly either way. I don't know what you guys are talking about, man.
Should we put the poll like?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
like pull
No,
ugly
it's-
or ugly. It's either one.
But yeah, it's been a week since I've seen you guys. So we've been chilling. We've been rocking. You guys went on a trip that I couldn't go.
You should have gone. It wasn't this. It wasn't the same without him. I know it's like probably the corniest thing I could probably say, but. Oh.
No, I had fun without him.
Mira!
What?
We just lost a member of Cooking Rice.
Later, yeah, what's cooking? Good looking. But yeah, welcome to Cooking Rice, the podcast where three idiots just chit chat, not about cooking rice. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
everything but cooking rice. It's
I don't think any. I think we mentioned this already, but I don't think any of us cooks.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I can't cook. If I cook, we're all dead.
I burn cereal.
I burnt my pan. That's an unironic statement. I actually
burnt
burnt
water.
But yeah, so well, you guys already know each other. I mean, we already know us.
Yeah, I would hope I know you.
There's me, and we have our trustworthy, handy dandy intern Maya Papaya.
Hello.
And we have another
it. Guest tonight.
second, guest and intern.
Hello.
No cameras. We
I
have
mean,
no idea what's going on.
Because they don't want to have cameras. I offered giving
Yeah.
them cameras, but they said no.
They're like, fuck no.
Language.
What?
Anyway, so
Fudge no.
So you guys went on a trip. Where you guys went? Like, I don't know if you guys want to open up. I
We
know
went
where you
to-
guys went, but
We
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
so
the
it's
holy city of Miami.
No.
Fuck this place.
No, we went to Legoland.
Yeah.
No, so we went to. I don't know if you guys
Waffle
know.
House.
No,
Okay, good.
No.
I was gonna be mad. if you
only
went without me.
when there's a hurricane.
Yeah.
Because that's a hurricane shelter.
The
If you guys
Floridian
didn't know,
tradition
yeah.
for those.
Huh?
I don't know. Floridian tradition.
Yes. So, as per Florida tradition, there's an event called Florida SuperCon held every year in Miami during the summer. Really good time. I actually went last year. That was the first time I ever went to a convention. But I didn't cosplay, and I should have.
It was so
Last
much
year
fun,
I
yeah.
didn't cosplay. This year I cosplayed.
That's who?
Type your guesses. Type your guesses in the comments. You know, like that. You know how you guys do.
Everyone who has seen your Instagram like already knows the answer.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
All three of you that might see me here from Instagram. If that's the case, I love you. But
Yeah, you did a Link, right? From Zelda.
No, I did the
No, you did
Riddler
Zelda
from
from
Batman.
Zelda.
Oh, true. The
Oh.
Riddler.
You know,
yeah.
I
Or
actually-
the Grinch. You did the Grinch,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I knew it.
I
Yeah.
actually had like a few people come up to me and they're like, "So, are you the Riddler?" And I was like,
Are you kidding me?
I'm so serious.
That is so fun.
That's real?
Yeah, like 2 people did it.
You did what? I
Dang.
said like the sexy man from Tumblr. What was
Tumblr
it?
sexy man, none other than
Jake from Steak Farm.
Thank you, Diego. Thank you.
the one slur. Yeah, that's right.
How bad can I be?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
We are
sing
so gonna
because
get
everybody- If I keep
demonetized.
singing, everybody's gonna click off. And
We're
also,
gonna get the copyright.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say we got copyrighted so fast.
Also, my voice is like still kind of recovering from SuperCon because I was screaming.
Dude,
my lungs
literally
out.
we screamed the entire. It was so much. Like my voice after SuperCon was gone. This is my first time at SuperCon. I didn't go last year because but you know this time I had a really fun time at SuperCon.
I went last year. I remember that we all went together. Like Mia, Alex, me, and other friends. We went together. What?
I just went like this to the camera.
Oh,
You
okay, okay.
mentioned me, yeah.
I think you did this, and I was like, "What? Did I say something I shouldn't say?" But yeah, we went last year. It was pretty fun. This year, I couldn't go for family reasons, but nonetheless, I'm glad you guys had a fun time.
There will always be a next year.
I'm glad that you had your first con. I wanted to see you in your first con. Like, I actually
dude,
wanted to like.
It was quite an experience. I'll tell you that.
It was definitely fun. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would have loved to go, honestly. So yeah, you did only the one slur?
Only the one slur.
Yeah, he did the one slayer. I didn't plan on doing a cosplay, but I did have a mask of the blue spirit from Avatar.
Avatar, yeah.
Goated series. So I wore that, and then I put like my little hoodie up, like on top, just to like have like all black, and then my like jacket.
Where's the sword that you had a sword on?
Yeah, I had a sword.
Where's that from?
That we'll not talk about that.
What is it?
We're not
Is
saying
that
it.
from Genshin?
God dang it!
No, I knew it.
I actually had the suspicion that it was from Genshin, and I want him to say it.
I don't.
Okay,
play
for
that.
all you Genshin players, it's fine. It's okay to play Genshin. I just don't like it
Is it though?
personally.
No, it's okay. It's
No, it is okay to play Genshin. I just personally don't. It's not like I don't like it. I hate gachas. That's what I don't like.
I am no longer in that rabbit hole. So that's my wallet is saved.
You know, this is coming from the guy who spent a lot of money on Fortnite. Just saying.
Good job, Diego.
Thank you.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I think the funniest part is like, you know, the one sir, he's very popular. Everybody got pictures from him. But I would just wear like a little mask, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have fun, just like walking around. There were still people that came up to me and
Yeah.
like asked me for pictures, and I'm just like, why would you ask me for pictures? I should be asking you for pictures.
You know what I hated the most? Me and I are like the two who always cosplay when we go to these things. You guys never cosplay. The
Yeah,
one
because
year I don't go,
I wasn't
all of you were
invite-
like, let's cosplay.
I wasn't invited last year, dog. I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
were.
Hold
No, I
on,
wasn't.
time
Yeah, you were. You said you could've
out.
come.
No. Time out. So I knew I should have gone as the one slur last year because that's actually when I learned. Right before I went to SuperCon last year, I had a really ugly mustache and I shaved it. I'm so glad you guys don't see it on camera because it was disgusting. It looked like a dead caterpillar, like right over my like upper lip. And so I shaved it one day and I went into my old job at the time. And this one girl comes up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, you shaved your mustache." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like staring at me and she's like, "You know who you remind me of?" And I was like, uh-oh. This is either going to be like probably one of the most insane roasts of all time or probably some really obscure compliment. I think it was probably a more obscure compliment because I hadn't seen the Lorax in a long time and I didn't even know that the one slur was Tumblr Sexy Man. So I did some homework after work and I was like, huh.
I didn't know
Okay.
I didn't know he was Tumblr Sexy Man as well.
I've heard of it, but I knew that it was him and Jake from State Farm and the kid from Target.
The kid from Target. I've never even heard of the kid.
Girls,
from
you
Target.
remember this, right? The guy from Target who was cute. What was his
Who
name?
the heck are you talking about?
Alex.
White Vans guy?
No. Alex from Target, I think it was like somebody took like
It wasn't me. I wasn't at Target.
somebody took like a creep shot of this
Yes!
Target worker
Yes.
and like
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
went
yeah.
viral.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's funny because after that, people were like throwing like random people from like workers, and they were like, "Oh, this guy from this place." And then somebody said like, I forgot his name, but what's the name of a guy from Tipton? And yeah, that's him. What's his name?
Alex.
Alex
Of course
from
it's
Target.
Alex.
Yeah. But I forgot his name. But like, what's like this guy from Tipton was like, "Oh my God, he's so cute." This girl was saying that, and I was like, "That's from a show." I was like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "Yes, it is. A Tipton is not a real hotel. That's from Second Cody." And then she's like, "What?" And I was like, "You didn't grow up with that." But like, yeah, that's not a real person. I mean, it is, but like the character is not a real person.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, last year I did 2B and 9S. We did. What is it we did? We did Soul and Maka from Soul Eater, and we also did Percy.
Oh my
Jackson
God! I
and-
wish I went last year. I would have been so good as what's his name?
Please don't say
Black Star.
Oh, Black.
God
Yes.
damn it! I would have been such a good
Yeah.
Black Star.
Blackstar's such a cool guy. I like how he signs that black and then like the stars like the.
Yeah,
A.
he's dumb as a rock, but like you know.
He's actually a really cool character. I like Death
crazy.
a lot.
Mm. Death the kid's like everybody's favorite. Come on.
Death is pretty cool. No, but I like Soul. Soul is like super
Yeah, I mean-
chill as well.
How am I not surprised that Soul is like your favorite?
Yeah, it's like a stigma. But like,
Yeah.
I just like the main character.
Yeah, you like the main character of any
It
show
just
you
happens that I like their personalities. Okay.
One thing I just remembered because I knew I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But now I remembered. So, the whole reason I was mentioning that story for my cosplay is because, believe it or not, I actually ordered all the stuff for my cosplay
At SuperCon.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah,
we were on the top floor. I think it was it? I think it was Saturday. I don't think it was Friday.
No, it wasn't. It was Saturday because we were dressed. Go for it.
We were heading down the escalator when you were ordering stuff. On
Yes.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I was literally like checking out on Amazon. I was like, all right, I bought this. And I'm like, all
We
right.
were dressed as 2B and 9S
Yes.
up there. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like,
God,
yeah,
like-
I
was
want.
like,
It
yeah,
was
my
really
mom-
funny because I was planning because we were planning since you were supposed to come with us this year, and I remember you were going to do 2B and 9S once more.
yeah,
at
because we didn't
SuperCon.
have a third costume for.
And
the
I've
third day.
never cosplayed before, and I really wanted to do cosplay with you guys. And you know, I played Nier. I like Nier as well. So I was gonna do a meal from
You
Nier
would've
as well.
rocked
I would have
as
rocked
Emil.
Emil.
You would've
Big
rocked
circle
Emil.
head and everything.
Emil is such a cool character. You know, it's funny because like I really wanted to do this year the Final Fantasy VII crew.
Oh, I know.
Uh,
that is something we were like talking about as well.
Me, I was gonna do Aerith. I was gonna do Zack. And
I was gonna do Sid.
Yeah, that would have been sick, honestly.
Sid Highway.
And I remember that like last year, something that people kept like stopping us and taking pictures for. Me and I were dressed to be a 9S, right? Mia is taller than me, and with heels, she's even taller than me. So it works perfectly fine. Cause like, in fact, we met with another couple dressed as 2B and 9S, and he was a giant and she was like tiny. And if you know the characters, you know like she's taller than him.
Yeah.
And it was so fun because we're like, oh my god, you guys like work so well for us. Like, you guys look good too. Come on, don't be like that. And they were like, no, we suck. And I was like, don't say that. Like, but yeah, like I think that's one of my favorite costumes that I've done.
I also
Yeah.
like I remember because we also went. It wasn't just me and Alex that went to SuperCon. It was like a group thing.
The boys.
Yeah, the boys, and it was really funny because
Crusaders, right?
Yeah, the Crusaders.
The Crusaders. Just leave it.
The
Just leave it.
Crusaders,
yeah, just
yeah.
something
The
Crusaders.
Hungry Crusaders.
Hungry
We were
Crusaders.
hungry.
Yeah.
But it was really funny because I remember this one guy. He would always like complain that it was like
Walking on
the
fire. Okay, like
one guy was complaining that these two would always get stopped by to get pictures like taken of them, and
who
there was
complained?
take a wild guess.
I mean, I think I know who, but like, really,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it who I think it is?
Yeah, Giovanni. Yeah, he was
I
like,
didn't
man,
thought it was him.
really?
I didn't thought it was him.
Well, no, he was like, man, I just want to go home at this point, and they keep getting stopped by. He was like, if they get stopped by for a picture one more time, I swear to God.
Oh my god.
And
we
I
got
remember
stopped,
here-
3 times in a row.
I remember he told me that story, right? And I was like, oh, okay, it shouldn't be that bad. He dressed up as Giovanni from Pokemon, and I was his personal cameraman for the entire day. So I could safely say that I just wanted to go home.
I just simply wanted to go.
Yeah,
dude, cosplaying, and I was talking to me about this because like cosplaying is like one of my favorite things to do. It's so much fun just to go to a con. Let's be honest, we all love getting asked for pictures.
I will
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
it does kind of suck when like people don't ask or like when you don't get recognized.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like you doing a drawing and nobody's saying anything about it.
Yeah.
Like it really sucks, but like it's just so cool like getting asked for pictures. Like,
I really liked
And, like-
going out to like the cons and seeing like the very like niche stuff that like I know and being like, I can't believe this person like did this cosplay. It had no like thing at all. I remember I made a cosplaying bingo right before SuperCon went.
that's actually fun. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I
soon.
like just going to SuperCon and crossing out like seeing if you see your like little fandom or whatever. But
Okay.
I remember I put down I put Shin Megami Tensei
Okay.
SMT on the bingo, and I remember this guy going Giovanni. He came up to me and he was like, "Bro, there's no way in hell that you're gonna ever find an SMT."
The first thing you say.
Oh boy, did I let him know. I saw it like right when he was walking by, and I was like, in your face.
Like the first thing you saw, or like
It was like a couple ways into the con, but I
Okay.
remember seeing like the demi fiend, like the guy with the tattoos and everything, like all black stripes on him.
from SMT.
SMT, yeah.
I haven't
Yeah, some
played
guy-
SMT, so.
Some guy was like cosplayed as that, and I was like, "There's no way."
Oh wait, I know from SMT3.
Yeah.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. He's
It's-
literally in the cover.
Yeah, it's in the
That's
cover.
all big.
Homie really forgot. I can't believe
That's
it.
the only reason why I know why I haven't played SMT.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't know why that game like gives me the heebie-jeebies. And it's coming from like the guy who's like the biggest Resident Evil Silent Hill fan.
Yeah,
right
this guy gets the heebie-jeebies for completely different reasons. I get heebie-jeebies because the boss doesn't want to give me a turn, and then I die. So
No, yeah, but
I
like
just have no idea what's going on.
Shimmy, yeah,
It's okay. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
SMT is like the mother series of Persona. Persona is like a spin-off of SMT
yeah,
Got it.
that became more popular than SMT
That's funny.
for the better, honestly. Like, and I think I speak for the SMT fans here.
I don't because I Persona is like watered down.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like that, like Persona is like what gets like the most attention.
Yeah.
So the SMT fans can be chill and enjoy their.
You know, honestly, I kind of yeah, you know what? I kind of agree with that take.
I'm not a gatekeeper when it comes to like fan bases, but I'm not gonna lie. When they said that Nier Automata was getting an anime, I was like, people are gonna like ruin it. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like when a series gets too popular, like
Yeah,
it gets ruined.
like
I don't-
Persona 5.
That's
It was
true.
a good game.
Don't mess with us, Persona 5 fans. We haven't played the game.
Mm.
You know that like the other okay, so this guy over here, he got me into Xenoblade Chronicles,
Yeah.
and I said on Twitter, like somebody posted, it's like this post that said, "Don't mess with us, Xenoblade Chronicles fans. We don't like our game." And then I was like, and then like I commented, you know, it's very funny because a friend of mine got me into Xenoblade. I finished them all, and the reason why I'm saying okay. I'll explain you why I said that I finished them all.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, I said I finished them all, and I never got spoiled. And I was surprised. I asked my friend who got me into it, why did I never get spoiled? Like, that's kind of weird that, like, there were no, like, spoilers online or anything like that. And he says, like, you see, it's because nobody who claims to be a Xenoblade fan has actually finished the game.
Yeah, no, they
And
haven't.
and I wrote that. Like, I wrote that on Twitter. And another friend of mine who plays Xenoblade Chronicle, you know who you are, said like, no, I just think the Xenoblade Chronicles like fan base is like chill with that and respects people who haven't played the game. And then the owner of like the account that I commented on said, nah, you can be further from the truth. And then a third guy jumped in and was like, guys, shut up, we know it's real. Like, we know this guy's speaking facts. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
shut up. It's so funny.
Oh, it's so good. It's so funny because like every Xenoblade fan that I've met likes Xenoblade 2. And if you know anything about Xenoblade 2, it's Xenoblade 2. So, anyways,
I thought it was
Super
Xenoblade 3.
There's,
Xenoblade 3 was pretty good. I like Xenoblade 3.
there's actually 4 Xenoblade games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did not know there was a fourth one. Or maybe I did. And it's just been a while.
Xenoblade
X, the
yeah.
edgy one.
The one in the Wii U that nobody played because
Oh, that's why. Yeah, it's the Wii U.
They're gonna port it one day or another.
I'll cry when they do.
But yeah, it's like an MMO. It's not an MMO, but
It's
like
kind of it's
you
like
can play
an MMO.
online.
Yeah, you can play multiplayer.
yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, if I ever port it, I will physically like shed a tear. So
But anyway, what I was saying is like back to SuperCon. It is a fun place. Cosplays are awesome. Meeting voice actors is so cool. Like the majority of voice actors that I've met have been in SuperCon, and like a lot of the knowledge that I've used to get through the voice acting community has been listening to the advices of these people. Like I literally like go with like a list of questions.
Really?
And I ask like every actor that same question.
that's so interesting. We didn't do that this year. We didn't
know-
go to any like voice actors.
Well, 2 of us did. I wasn't one of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Armando and Harvey went to
yeah.
see who was it? Anakin and
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, like
Anakin
on the
and-
Clone Wars, not Ewan McGregor and the
See,
other guy.
that's
Yeah.
the problem. That's
Yeah.
the problem when it comes to cons and stuff. Is that
Christensen.
like, I'm a big like anime watcher, right? And I you know, all the voice actors for said anime comes to like panels and everything.
But it's like in English.
Yeah, I know. The problem I
Yeah.
find with it is that I don't watch anything in dub. So.
I watch everything dubbed, so I'm cool with that. I had a voice lesson by Kuro Sensei himself,
really.
like the voice actor of Kuro Sensei in English. Like I talked to him and he had no line, so I was just talking to him, chit chatting,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, "Hey, I want to be a voice actor." It's like, "Okay, let's do like a lightning bolt lesson." And I was like,
Really?
Wow.
I was like,
Wow.
That's sick.
That's
Actually.
crazy.
It was really he made me say, "I'm gonna go buy something at the market," in different like tones and emotions. So I was like, "I'm gonna go buy something at the market. I'm gonna go buy something at the market. I'm gonna go buy something at the market. I'm gonna go buy something at the market." Like with different voices and
That's
intentions.
pretty cool, actually.
Guys, I think he's going to go buy something at the market. Let us know down in the comments. What do you think he's going to buy?
Milk. Anyway,
Milk.
I do need.
The
some
I
milk.
will say the only like voice actor I would like really like to see go to a con is like Adam Howden, the voice of Shulk. If that ever
Shulk.
happens, Shulk.
Jumping Ricky.
This is the Monado's power. If I ever see that, I will physically explode. So
Yeah, like him. It's mainly video games because I feel we play more games.
yeah, I play
in
more
English
games in English
than
than
in
I do.
Japanese
Yeah.
or like any other languages. But yeah, do you know that Final Fantasy 16 was the first Final Fantasy game to be dubbed into Latin American Spanish?
Really?
I lost it. I couldn't believe it. And Woody is the boy of is like the guy who voices Woody in Spanish
Mhm.
is the guy who voices Sid in 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's really
That's
really
cool.
What do you like from Toy Story?
Yeah, Woody. Yeah, Toy Story Woody.
That's crazy.
Which he first auditioned for Buzz, and then he said like, dude, we need someone to audition for Woody, just so we can have something to give to the Disney people. You're not gonna get the role, like it's just so we can fill it in. It's like, okay, cool. So he did the voices, and then the next day he arrived. It's like, hey, you got the part. Okay, cool. He arrived to the studio, and then he goes, like the director goes, well, Disney, here's your Woody, and he's like, I thought I was doing the astronaut. They fucking love your cowboy one, so you're doing the cowboy. It's like, alright, cool.
Alrighty then. I mean, I ain't complaining.
He's like, I thought I was doing Buzz, and I was like, nah, you're doing Woody.
Kind of works out funny like that.
Yeah.
My little cousin was a huge fan of Toy Story when he was a kid, and I remember he had like a Buzz Lightyear PJs. He also had Woody PJs, and he wouldn't want to wear the Woody ones. And when the mom was like, "Why do you don't you want to wear Woody ones?" He would literally reply with like, "Woody's a bitch."
Whoa.
I'm not joking. I thought it was so funny.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Damn. They really didn't hold back, huh?
But going back to the SuperCon and stuff, yeah, it's fun. The Artist Alley. What do you thought of it? I meant to ask you, never asked
Artist
you.
Alley, it was really cool. I kind of walked around. I actually did buy one poster from this one girl. I really liked her art. There was
What
some
was it?
Persona arts too. It's a poster from Erased, the anime, and it was really nice looking.
I
too.
wanna see
really-
it.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
Erase is actually one of my favorite animes of all time.
Wait, I think you still have something.
Yeah, I still have
for me.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
looked at it and I was like, I took it.
I
forgot
forget.
You put it in like the
forgot to
bag
bring
that
it
they
too.
gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all
and
the
then
time.
and then I gave it to him, and then he just like had it, and I just remembered.
Yeah,
now.
I was about to say,
like-
because
was
I
like,
remember
know I'm
going
missing
through it.
something.
I was
Yeah.
gonna bring it today.
Artist Alley is so much fun to find stuff actually. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if you guys can see, but like the Spider-Man one that I got there, Mia got it for me from Robbie Damon himself actually, the voice actor, and then he signed it.
Wow.
And then up there you guys can see it, but I showed another episode. There we go. I got like a Let's Rock and Roll like Star Fox one from this artist that I'm gonna link in like right now again because he's really really good. He's like a local artist. Amazing stuff.
There was a
Have you seen his like F-Zero
yes.
art?
There was the F-Zero one, and there was the Mario Kart one, and I kind of wanted to buy one of them, but I was like, I don't really have like. I mean, I do have the space for it, I guess, but I was like,
You literally have like one Pokemon poster in your room.
I know.
Poster, I mean, not
I
poster.
know.
I wish I wish
should-
I had a room that I can stick stuff up at. That's I really wish. I want to put a poster up. Oh, look.
Telephone.
That's my realtor
I
right
can't
now. He's
talk
telling me to
right
go
now.
get a room.
What was I gonna say? But no, yeah, the Artist Alley is really really cool place to go. We should go as vendors next year.
Yeah, I
Like,
really
actually
want to
share
sell
a
my art.
table.
You guys should
Down.
go. I won't go. I can't draw. It's fine.
That's okay.
You
You go.
can.
You go out into the. You go out into the floor and just tell everybody about it. Okay. Just.
Yeah, I draw a mean squiggly line.
Yeah.
Just do like stick figures and like sell them.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will buy it.
No, I
Maybe.
mean probably.
Speaking of things people would buy at SuperCon, let's see. Last year I bought the hat. I was gonna bring the hat.
Oh,
today, but I forgot the Pokemon
yeah.
one, the blue one,
The
Dragonite. using
Dragonite,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really sick one. I think that was like $40 or something. And then I got a controller last year as well. I think that was like 30, and that's all I bought last year. Right?
You know what?
No.
Because then I bought an Adaman charm. Adaman from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Best
Yes.
character ever.
I thought it was a Genshin character.
No.
Yo, I made him my profile picture, and everybody's like, "Yo, who's this like Genshin fucker in your a Genshin person
heck
in your
no.
in your thing?" And I was like, "Yo, he's from Pokemon." Sorry, autocorrect there. But this year I bought because I'm like getting into Jujutsu Kaisen, and I got into
Goated series, by the way.
Yes, and I got into Chainsaw Man. Bro, Denji just like me for real. That's all I'll say. So I got.
I don't know if that's a good
Denji
thing,
Yeah,
but-
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Monkey
I-
W.
I got a Denji charm. I got a what's it called? I got a Gojo charm. because Gojo's
Gojo's amazing. Dude.
Yeah,
Gojo-
He reminds me so much of my brother. I
Gojo
don't know
is
why.
goated.
Dude, he's amazing. I've
I'm
only watched the
giving
anime.
up.
I'm not even
Sorry.
done yet.
Gojo. No, I'm just kidding. I actually no, I haven't seen the show.
As somebody who's read the manga, Gojo's pretty goated.
Yeah.
Gojo's. I really like. He's like the Kakashi of.
I can't wait for you guys to see the next upcoming arc on because it's getting animated right now. The new episodes are out. You guys should go watch it.
I haven't
No, I
seen.
It's
Jujutsu
all
Kaisen.
it's. Well, I mean, this arc right now, to let you know, it's literally all of Gojo's like past.
I
Oh, that's
watch.
sick.
Yeah.
I watch until. That's all I'm gonna say. Like you guys would get that. I don't know.
I didn't see your
Maybe I
hands.
haven't even gotten that far.
Yeah. Oh.
You know.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
I know. I
yeah,
know
it's
what you're
really
talking- I know
early
what
in the
you're
show.
talking- It's really early.
It's
in
really
the show.
early in the show.
I don't know.
It's when
Don't tell me because
yeah.
I might not have gotten that far.
No, you have. You watched the movie.
Oh yeah, I did watch. The
Well,
movie.
yeah.
Well, the movie isn't.
It's a
really
prequel.
Required. Yeah, it's a prequel.
It's called. Isn't it called like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
but,
movie, by the way.
But yeah, those like keychains that you're talking about, the acrylic ones.
Yes.
I love them so much.
They are my favorite. I'm
I
like
got-
a charm fiend.
It's really funny because we were at the what is it called, the booth that sold the charms, and you bought one you bought a Denji and you bought a Gojo,
Yes.
and then I remember buying the squid guy from Chainsaw Man as well.
Yeah, that's right.
He's-
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Happy
Yeah.
then on this.
Dude, that opening is so good.
It's actually really like. It's funny because like, have you ever like actually heard the lyrics in English?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, no, he played.
It's
yeah.
like it says like fuck everything, let's just sin. Like
Yeah.
goes like God.
Yeah.
Something about laundry too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's laundry. There's no laundry to do is my lucky day or something
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the those acrylic ones I want to make. Like
Yeah,
for
I
my
really want to
art.
make those too because
I know where to make
artist.
them. I'll
We gotta do it.
Yeah, we actually gotta do
guys.
it. We gotta do
one of these years we're gonna get a
We're
booth
give me
and
a
it's
thumbs
gonna be
up, like,
all
yeah,
over.
yeah. We're gonna sell like cooking rice merch right there.
Yo, get an acrylic of me.
Actually, like yeah, like
It's gonna be
That'd be
Alex,
sick.
but it's
as,
gonna be
as the one seller.
as I was gonna say Denji.
As Zenji too. Oh
Yeah.
my! We can do that, like little arts of like us cosplaying.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Okay, so really quick, back to cosplay.
We're never gonna sell anything.
Back to
Just we
cosplay.
will.
So there was actually a girl that I met Friday, the first day, because I went in like normal people clothes. She was the Onceler. And I was like, yo, that's sick, I'm gonna be the Onceler tomorrow. So I didn't see her like rest of the con, maybe she only went Friday. But Saturday, Sunday, I was the only Onceler in the whole building, and like it was so cool having people like walking past me like, oh my god, it's the Onceler. Oh my god, yo, are you the Onceler? Like, can I get a picture? Like getting stopped for pictures and getting recognized was like so awesome. And I'm saying this because like I said, I was the only Onceler, and I thought about going as Denji because like the undershirt was like a white collared shirt, which is also what Denji wears. I mean, they all just wear
Yeah, but like the tie, yeah.
yeah, the tie and like
It's literally just like a button-up white shirt with like the black tie.
But
and
the
that's-
There were
thing
so
is,
many Denjis over at the con. There were
and
so
that's
many.
why I was like, yo, I don't think I would do that because it's like I would blend in. Like I stood out, and so I'm really thinking now about like what my cosplays are gonna be, like who.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
you want to
go
aim.
as.
You want to aim for something niche enough, but also very
Exactly.
popular at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, 'cause, like, you
Onceler
don't
was
wanna-
perfect.
Like I remember that Mia and I when we went as I keep calling him Jack, Percy Jackson and Annabeth, and Tyler did what's his name? Grover. Yeah. We went, and not that many people would recognize us.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, like a voice actor was like, "Are you guys from Gravity Falls?" And I'm like, "What the
What?
fuck?" But like, it's funny because they had like the sword fighting thing. Did they had it this year?
Yeah, they had it this year. We
And
didn't
you
do
guys
that.
didn't do it?
Archery this
I did archery. Yeah.
I'm so mad.
I didn't do the sword fight. Nobody actually did the sword fighting.
Yeah, I wanted to do
I'm
the sword
surprised you guys
I'm
didn't do it.
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm
others
waiting
didn't
for
do it.
you when you go to a con so I can suplex you and then. I mean, I didn't say that. You, don't look at me. But yeah, speaking of cosplays too. At SuperCon,
No, but like, so sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to finish.
I see
when
how
we
it
did
is.
the sword thing, Mia and I fought on the
yeah, you got it. I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
yeah, just like
yeah,
on
the
your
Percy and the Annabeth cosplay. And in the book and in the movie, there's a scene where like they fight sword to sword, And there was one guy with like a Half-Blood Camp. Is it Half-Blood Camp? Camp. It's the same thing. Shirt, and
Fake fan.
he
Tomato.
recognizes us, and he's like, "Oh my god, you guys are like Annabeth and Percy. That's so cool." But that was like the only person I recognized us. Oh, and never mind. Some people were like, "You guys are so cute," like because we were holding hands and walking and stuff like that. There was another Annabeth, and as a joke, we were like, "Yo, she's such a fake fan." It's like, why? So Annabeth carries a hat, like a baseball cap. When she wears it, she becomes invisible. This girl was wearing it. So we're like, so Mia carry it all the time on here, and like the girl was like,
Fake fan.
I'm calling it fake fan when I like turned to Mia, I was like, did I say it right? I barely even read the first book. I watched the movie, best movie ever, right?
No.
Ain't no
It's
way.
not. It's actually not a good movie. But yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. Like when it's like something too niche, like people might not recognize it.
I wanted to see at least one Xenoblade cosplay, man. I had Xenoblade on the bingo, not a single one. I really thought there would be at least one. You're telling me no Mithra or Pyra?
I'm actually surprised.
I would say
right?
like Mithra
I'm
and Pyra would
surprised.
be like very popular, or even like Rex, or like the guy from the new one. He's not that hard to.
Yeah,
cosplay.
Noah?
The guy with the ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care if I'm the only Shulk. I'm going next year as him. I want to.
Okay, I have a question.
No.
Guess
No.
hard. Like take a wild guess
11.
on what my first costume was. My first ever cosplay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. My first ever cosplay was Sasuke from Naruto, but like my first actual like I'm gonna do cosplay like for.
There's like so many possibilities. There's no way I could guess.
That's the thing. What you're thinking right now, I don't think it is. All the possibilities you're going through, I promise you, they're not it.
You're not one of those people that do the Deku cosplay and then dye their hair green, right?
I did
And- all right.
Deku, and I did dye my hair green. It's funny because like this girl was like, "Oh my god, how do you got your wig like that?" And I was like, "That's my hair." Like
Yeah,
I literally like styled it in such a cool way, and I've never been able to style it in the same way again. But I like that how it
That's
turned
such
out.
a flex. Yo, how'd you get that wig? Nah, it's my hair.
That's my hair.
Damn.
I hate wearing wigs.
Crazy.
I really
yeah,
don't like
I don't
wearing
think I
wigs.
could ever wear a wig. I think I can only going forward. I mean, luckily the one slur also has like black hair, but I think I'm only gonna go with characters that have like the same haircut because like
That's what I do.
I'm not gonna bleach my hair and
It's not just that
I
personally.
don't know. I would style my hair for like a thing, but the problem is I have to grow out my hair.
You know, it's funny because like
It's
for
terrible
me,
because I just got a haircut.
I usually don't love when I do a cosplay, and like if y'all want to do it, go for it. Sometimes I think you guys look awesome. I just wish I.
Nah, I'm going as
I
myself
felt
next
good
year.
with
I'm not cosplaying next year.
But like when I do like a cosplay with like a character that doesn't have the same hair as me, or doesn't look like not even halfway like me, I'm like, like one of the reasons why I never cosplay Link is because of that.
yeah.
Like I don't think I can pull off Link. In fact, I'm doing Zack because Zack is my favorite Final Fantasy character. But Cloud would be cool to do too. But I don't think I can pull
I'm not
off
going
Yeah.
blonde anytime soon.
Blonde hair moment. Also, how would you get your hair to be like? You know what I
I,
mean?
I saw wigs like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mia has
Never mind.
I believe in you.
Mia has like a really cool like
That's-
cosplay from like Banana Fish where she has her
Ooh.
hair like that wig was so
I didn't
sick.
style that though.
Oh, okay, I thought you did.
Oh,
There-
It was really
that's
sick,
particularly why I want to go as Emil this year too, is because he has like the big like. You know.
the helmet.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
But yeah.
he's a sphere.
So any wild guesses? Go for it. Say first thing comes to your mind. First thing.
Genshin Impact.
Definitely not.
no. Mario? I don't
No.
know.
Any guesses over here? Oh my.
I already know the answer. I'm not gonna say it.
Donald Duck from Kingdom Hearts.
What do you say again? No.
I was gonna guess Deku earlier.
No. My first ever cosplay, like for real cosplay, sit down. I'm gonna actually make this cosplay. Was Scout from Team Fortress.
TF2. Ooh,
From
okay.
TF2.
There's no way I would have ever guessed that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
No
used to
way.
be a huge TF2
Chuckle
guy
nuts.
back in the day. Like back in high school, like freshman year of high school, sophomore year of high school, I used to play it a lot. And I remember that I went and I was like, nobody's gonna recognize me. This was in Hatsune, and everyone like saw me and was like, oh my god, it's a Scout, and I'm like, how the fuck? And that's when I like fell in love with cosplay.
I'm
which
running
is the same thing
circles
that happened
around
to
you, man.
Huh?
I'm running circles around you.
I was like, boink.
Boink.
I think
I'm a force in nature.
I've already got like a few ideas. Idaris knows quote from Cave Story. Cave Story.
Yeah,
is
quote
my-
from Cave Story. I'll go as Curly Brace from Cave
Oh
Story.
my god, no. But so Cave Story is my favorite game of all time. Main
It's
character-
similar wise. I'm actually replaying Cave Story right now. I was telling Alex earlier too.
Yeah, I'll help
Yeah.
you. I'll help you with your
achievements.
I haven't played Cave Story.
You
we'll
need
fix
to.
that. But so he's got black hair. He wears like a hat. He's like a robot. Has like a black tank top, red long pants, and like black shoes. It's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
gotta get the necklace as well too.
Yeah.
The fish necklace.
It's
Yeah,
easy to pull
yeah,
off. Yeah, definitely.
I was also talking about this like a little while back too. I'm coming as Balrog. He's a lunchbox.
There's no way.
I'm gonna come as like the
Oh
whole
my
lunchbox.
God.
Balrog as in like from Cave Story.
He's from
Yeah.
Cave Story. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just a lunchbox. It's not even funny. He
Or a
looks like a
toaster.
lunchbox or a toaster.
We don't know what he
I'm
is.
coming
Yeah.
as Ness' dad.
Yeah.
Just a phone.
As the telephone booth.
Yeah, just a telephone. Yeah.
Bro's gonna come as an iPhone.
Somebody's gonna walk up to you and it's like, oh, the TARDIS.
I remember when like Doctor Who was huge on Supercon.
It still is
like,
huge because I hear it almost all the time from you. Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
You know, it's funny because like when I went to Supercon the first time, I remember this girl was dressed as, I thought it was like one of the doctors from Doctor Who, and a friend of mine goes like, "Oh my god, I love your Doctor cosplay," and she's like, "I know the whatever number Doctor and Vilma are like my OTP," and I'm like,
What does?
where did that came from? Like,
What
I
is
was,
True pair.
no, like I was like,
True
have
pair?
I like,
One true pair.
because I haven't seen Doctor Who, and I was like, is there a character called Vilma? Apparently, she was doing like a mix of Vilma from Scooby Doo and the whatever Doctor it was, and I was like, what's the Doctor has a scarf?
Oh, quote from Cave Story.
8?
The older one.
It's like a very old one. Yeah, it's like before they rebooted the show. Yeah, my favorite was like the 9th because it was the first one I saw.
The Doctor from Cave Story. That could be a good.
Yeah, that would be a good cosplay
That
as well.
like the hat. Or,
Oh yeah, the what's it
that's
called? The
iconic.
crown.
If
That-
you know, you know. That would actually. Be
if anybody ever recognizes that from like a
Oh
con,
my
I will
God.
cease to exist. That's
Oh,
it.
that would be so sick. But speaking of like one true pair and like weird stuff, I had two people come up to me and say weird things on the same topic. One girl came up to me and was like, "Oh my god, you're the one sir. He was like my crush when I was like 5 years old." And I was like, "Okay." And then this
Okay.
other girl,
Okay.
That
And
makes them how old?
huh?
That makes them how old?
I don't know.
Like really young.
Probably really young. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And then another girl approached me and was like, "Oh my god, you're the one sir. He's like my crush right now." And I was like, wonderful weather we're having, huh? A little
Do you unmute?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it like going up and down and the thingy?
yeah. Hello.
Okay, cool. cool.
yeah, hello.
Hello. You know, okay, that's actually a bit of a segue. Cause yeah, cons are fun, but something I don't like about cons is that a lot of people don't know barriers, don't
Yeah.
know lines. You draw lines and they
bro,
cross them.
dude, you gotta tell this story. It
So,
was,
well, I don't know if I'm gonna say what you want me to say or what you think I was gonna say, but
we'll
so
we'll
last
figure out if
year-
it is.
Last year,
Last year or this year?
last year at SuperCon,
Oh,
were-
I know what you're gonna say.
there were signs that say like cosplay is not.
It was
consent.
the thing that I was gonna say.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now,
When I saw that, I was like, the fact that they have to put this up.
so
No,
now it's in English and Spanish. There was no.
Yeah,
there
it
was
looks-
no Spanish.
it
sign
has
last
to-
year.
What?
And then I was like talking with them too. I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if next year it's in Japanese too? It's just it just keeps getting longer and longer.
They just
Like,
add a
no
language
way,
here.
man.
But it's true though. Like
So
there's people who
bad.
just don't get it, and like it really. I remember when I was very young, I went to a con and I was dressed as Deku, and there was a girl dressed like Uraraka from My Hero Academia. And then she's like, "Hey, let's take a picture." I was like, "Cool." And she's like, "Hey, you want to take like a photo?" She was like, "Sure, let's do it." So we took like a photo shoot and stuff. And for one of the pictures, she's like, "Hey, can we like kiss for this picture?" I was like, I was like, "Let's not." And then she was like, "Oh, it's fine. It's just for the picture." I was like, I'm not comfortable with it. It's like, "Come on." And I was like, "Nah." And then she like got mad at me, and I'm like, "Why are you what?" Like,
No,
no.
you're asking me, bro. I'm not asking you.
Yo, what the hell's
Couple from last year.
yo?
Yes.
There was a couple last year. You know when we went to the rave?
Yes.
Which, by the way, was like Living Tombstone was like
Yeah.
hosting.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not a fan of Baba, dears. I'm not dragging me.
Dude,
Anyway,
I was singing my lungs out. Oh.
that was my. I fucking loved it. But
Again, I missed out on that year.
It was so
Bad.
cool. But the thing is that like, so you guys weren't there. raves aren't really Mia's crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like 9S. We had no pockets, so everything I had in the little bag that 9S has, and that bag was not meant to hold things because it was just cosplay. It was just prop. So me and I are like, okay, let's probably like go to the hotel. Let's just like leave. And you guys stayed, I remember. And I remember that Andres lost his pass. He lost his like SuperCon pass.
Yeah.
So as Mia and I are leaving, another friend of ours is like, oh, you guys are leaving. I'm coming with you guys too. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, let's just get going. And she's like, wait, no, but I have to find Andres' pass. And I'm like, so Mia and I like waited for like a good moment. A couple of people came in. They're like, yo, can we get pictures of you guys? So I was like, sure. So we took the pictures and stuff. And then this one guy who was totally drunk, he comes to us and he goes like, yo, I love Nier Automata. It's like my favorite game. You guys look so cool. We're like, thank you. It's like, can I take a picture? Yeah, cool. So we took a picture and that was fine. So we really wanted to leave. And usually like interactions are like, can we get a picture? Bye.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to leave, but this dude stayed there just chatting. And our friend would not show up and we didn't want to leave her behind. So Mia and I were getting very uncomfortable. So she finally comes to us and we start leaving. And the guy stops us again, but with his girlfriend this time. He's like, can we get a picture with you guys and stuff like that? So whenever we were going to take pictures, Mia and I would get into like, you know, like the Nier Automata poses, like kind of like fighting stance or something like that. So we do that and I see the guy putting his hand behind me and I'm like, not happening. And like, I literally put my hand behind me and he's starting to lower his hand and then his hand touches my hand and he turns around like this and he looks up and I'm just staring directly at his eyes like.
That's very dangerous.
And then he just like puts his hand and I was like, okay, cool. So it's funny because like whomever was taking the picture was like, oh, the picture's not going, phone is dead and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, sucks to suck, we're leaving. And then our friend goes like, oh, I can take a picture for you guys. And I'm like,
brother, no
I want
way.
to leave.
Oh, man.
I had to pretend that our Uber was calling us and being like, where the fuck are you guys? And we literally just kind of like said like bye. And like the couple was like, hey, you guys want to come to our hotel room and stuff? And I'm like, buddy, no, it's no. Like, leave us alone, please. So yeah, I really don't. And I've heard other horror stories like this from other people that I know. But yeah, we ended up leaving and like we were just really like tired and like annoyed by this whole situation. I'm like, can people like get a sign? Like don't cross borders. Like if people don't seem comfortable or like you say like, hey, bye or something like that, like don't like overpass it. Like I really didn't like that experience and I've heard more from other people, but yeah.
Luckily,
that was my rant. Sorry.
Luckily, I haven't had an experience like that yet. I don't know. Maybe something crazy will happen next year. I don't have a crystal ball. You never know.
You just have to be wary.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
I remember 3 or 4 years ago, I worked at SuperCon, and what's called, I was like signing up tickets and stuff like that. This girl was just like Makoto from Persona 5.
Yeah.
And when I scan her ticket, like her QR code, it says that she's like the winner of like a contest. And I was like, oh shit, congratulations for like being the winner. And she's like, I was a winner? What? And it's like, yeah, like, yeah, didn't you like win to a giveaway or something like that? Because it says here that you won like a giveaway. So I was like, it's like, actually, I didn't pay for this tickets, but the reason why is because last year I came and this random girl randomly ran towards me and punched me in the face and started beating me up because she said that I stole her wig. And I'm like, I don't know if she actually stole her wig or not, but like, you know, that's not something that you should do regardless. And I was like, oh my god. So apparently like SuperCon was like sad that happened to her. So they just gave her like free tickets for next year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a whole situation, and this happens a lot apparently. So
Goodness.
stay safe. And
oh yeah, actually there was a fight, so we were getting.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
We did Uber Eats for McDonald's, and we had our McDonald's delivered.
I heard about this.
Yeah,
yes.
Some guy was like trying to leave and come back in, and one of the security guards didn't really like that, and then somebody ended up getting drop kicked. And I thought, I literally saw some of it happen. I'm like, oh, they're probably just like messing around. But I heard like other people like talking about it. I was like, oh.
No, I had a better view of it. There were like people trying to hold this guy back, and he was in a Spider-Man cosplay.
Yeah.
But he was trying to hold him back, and then they were like beefing with each other the entire time. And I'm just like, I want my food.
Yeah.
I just want McDonald's.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
just
I just want
hungry.
my chicken nuggets.
You know, it's very funny because like when you say like drop, I literally imagine the guy like like drop kicking.
You know, I didn't see the drop kick, but the Giovanni cosplayer like came up to me before. He's like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "The guy
I love how
got
like
drop kicked."
I love how we mentioned like the name of all of our friends.
Yeah, all of
but
our
not
friends
him.
except for Giovanni.
Yeah, and it's gonna remain a mystery.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
until he
It was
gets
me.
He's
what's it called?
coming
Quest-
to the podcast one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I have like an idea for him to come in, and he like already said yes. So.
Oh hell yeah.
So
go.
Speaking of that Giovanni too, on a lighter note from all the deep stuff that we've been talking about, this guy does not like Genshin Impact all that much, and I make fun of him because of that, right? So the entire trip, like you know, because I had the sword and everything, he was like, "That's a Genshin Impact sword," and I was like, "Yeah." And then he goes like, "Oh my," he lets me know about it the entire trip. So I was just like, you know what? Every single Genshin cosplayer I see, I'm gonna count it and see if I can get to like really high numbers, just to like peeve him off. So
Spite him.
Just to spite him. And I think I hit like triple digits on the first day, and I got to like
Yeah.
a 50 on the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, every time I'd be like 75, he'd be like, "I want to die. Why, like,
Yeah.
why would you do this to me?" It's
Okay,
so funny.
Genshin is not a bad game, but like I don't know.
I see so many people cosplay at it, and it's just like the really popular ones. I'm just like, oh, wow, damn. None of the like lesser known like characters.
Oh, okay. So it's always like
Yeah.
cause remember like the girl who like saw the Giovanni's like, "Oh, you're James, right?" From
Oh,
Pokemon."
that was such a story
Oh
in
my
it's of itself,
God.
man. Oh, that was so weird.
That is really funny.
That girl did not know anything that was going on.
You know, I remember one time I was talking to like I was at a con and there was a girl dressed like Ulala from the Sega game.
Really?
Channel. I know, right? Like I
Yeah.
was like, what?
Space Channel 5.
So I was like, yo, I need to get a picture with you. So I remember that like I did like I was doing a blog and I was like, hey guys, you guys can tell me to like collaborate with other artists. How about this one? Because she's like a singer and stuff.
Yeah.
She's like a diva, like so
Yeah.
And she was
She's actually a space reporter.
no.
Yeah, Space Channel
She-
5.
I know, but she also like sings and stuff. Like,
Yeah, but
it's a rhythm game.
Homie really did
Oh,
not
I need
know
to
the
play
lore.
Huh?
I need to play that.
It's a really cool game.
Yeah, it is.
But the thing is, like, when I do this, I go like, "How's Channel 5 doing?" And he's like, "It's good," and I'm like,
How do you cosplay
I feel
as
so
such a,
bad.
like, a
I just
niche
cut.
thing?
Stop recording. I felt really, really bad. And she's like, "Can you like cut that part?" I was like, "I got you," which makes no sense because I'm just telling it right now on the podcast. So
Oopsie.
Damn.
Anyways.
It's okay. We still love
your
you.
cosplay was cool. I just saying, yeah. And
Dude, speaking of very niche cosplays too, there was one cosplay that from a manga that I read. It's called Ayasumi Panpan. Nobody and their mother knows that.
I don't
But
know.
I
What that
saw
is.
it's the if you've ever seen the little like bird thing, like there's like a little like bird that looks like all white. It's like that's like the main character or whatever. And I saw somebody cosplay as that at the con, and I was so flabbergasted that I was like, there's no way that there's anybody who cosplayed this.
That is, I actually, you know, one time I actually saw a guy cosplaying as a character from like Latin America, El Chapulín Colorado.
Huh?
It's El Chapulín Colorado. It's like a comedy superhero in Latin America, and he's like he looks like a caterpillar, pretty much.
There was a Nacho Libre.
Nacho
Oh my
Libre-
God! Wait! So now I have to talk about the rave. So Friday night's rave was actually like pretty good. I went crowd surfing twice. I know last year I went crowd surfing 3 times. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna break the record. I'm gonna go crowd surfing more this year. So we went crowd surfing twice. Friday, then Saturday, I went up on my friend's shoulder. And well, actually I was about to, because I saw somebody else get up on somebody else's shoulder. And then there was a staff member walking around telling them like he was going like get down, telling them to get down. So that was pretty lame. Friday's
Sorry that I cut you off, but didn't like someone like I heard that like people were like going into like the stage, and
Yeah.
then they were like, yeah, no, don't do
yeah,
that.
there were people on stage.
And then you guys were talking about it, and then like Harvey was like, yeah, it was me. He was
Wait,
the one who went up. The
Wait,
stage.
Harvey was the one that got on stage?
That's what like Giovanni told me.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that.
They just didn't want people getting up on stage. I mean,
Well,
they
yeah,
let-
I mean, obviously.
yeah.
Good job, Harvey.
They let-
Life of the party.
No, Harvey's the shit. I love him.
Friday night, there were like 2 girls up on the stage, but I mean, I won't even get into that.
What's the reason that they banned crowd surfing?
Huh?
Yeah, weren't you guys like the reason why they banned?
No, because we were okay. I think what happened is like maybe it was for like safety concerns or like
Not me,
somebody
though.
got. Well, there was one time I got crowd surfed on Friday, all the way to the back and then to the front again. The whole thing. I went back and forth, and then like I got off like at the very front. I was like, oh my
It
god,
was like
insane.
You're swimming.
Yeah,
dude.
like
I
on the
was,
crowd.
I was swimming. I wasn't even surfing anymore. I was one with the water, one with the ocean. But Friday was a really good experience. It was like our kind of like core group, like us. We went to SuperCon, us, and then this like one other guy and like a few other guys too. This one like Inosuke who like snuck. Some,
Oh,
like,
that guy was so goated too.
He snuck sake into like a Zephyr Hills water bottle. So that was pretty funny. But it was like us. We kind of like
Cooking Rice does not condone the use of.
You know,
alcoholic
especially for me
substances.
who doesn't drink. So
Yeah,
kids, don't drink.
So anyways, so we we kind of like were the life of the rave Friday night, and then it was sad he wasn't there Saturday, but like us, like our group kind of made like the rave Saturday night, and so it was like we would step away because of course it's like, you know, really hot in there, right? You're jumping up and down, people are screaming, and it's like we're all packed together like sardines.
I remember I was the backpack of the group, so I had like water bottles. In
Oh
my,
yes.
And I
Hey, there's just like, who wants a water bottle? You get a water bottle. You get a water bottle.
Literally, I'd be like, okay, guys, break, drink water, and they would like down the whole thing, and I'd be like, now I have to go get more water. So I'd leave, get more water, come back.
Yeah.
Would you buy
water.
or like fill them up on like?
No,
Fountain?
fill them.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
have
okay.
money, dog.
Okay.
No shot.
No, dude, but like the prices in those places, like I remember me and I went to get like water. We got like canned water because they didn't even have like bottles of water. It was like what, $7 for it.
Oh,
I paid-
heck
I'm like-
no.
I paid $8 and change for 2 drinks.
I remember one time I went to a
No,
concert.
I remember we bought lemonade too, and that shit was
I spent
$10. That was $10.
I spent $10 on lemonade, guys. $10.
That was not a joke.
I'm gonna
We
make
spent
like one of
$10
those
on
like things that
lemonade.
is like, you know, like the black frame and it's like, hi, I'm
Yeah.
Alex and I spent $10.
Yeah,
on
I spent
lemonade.
$10 on lemonade.
I was gonna say I went to a concert one time with my friend Zach, my friend Vicente, and Giovanni.
We're
and-
just not saying his name. It's
Nah, I'm
so
just gonna
funny.
highlight it and Giovanni. But anyway, like we went there. We went to the concert. And we're like just jamming. We're like right next to the bar, and I was thirsty. I wanted water, and Giovanni also wanted water. So he goes like, hey, "Yo, give me like give me a water." And then I was like, "Can you buy one and I pay you later?" And he's like, "I got you. Give me 2 waters." So the girl like brings out like 2 bottles of water, and we're drinking. And I'm like, "Okay, how much do I owe you?" And I start drinking. He goes like, $10. Like I literally spit the water out. I was like, "The fuck." Like $10? What?
Yeah, that's actually insane though.
I was like $10 for both, right? And it's like no, for one. And I'm like, you just paid $20 for water? I don't want it. I can just drink my own sweat, bro. Like what the
No,
hell?
Straight
That's
up
that's exactly
robbery.
what I had the water bottles from like we bought a whole case of like water. That's like not even $10 at Costco, by the way.
Yeah,
like, a whole
exactly.
pack. So we bought that to the con.
I want
and,
Costco
like,
pizza now.
yeah. So I just put it in my like pocket and I bring it to the con.
We're like,
Dude, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, we should go to Costco after this.
yeah.
But no, I had water bottles in my bag. I carried also everybody's like phones because you know cosplays and everything. But you know, backpack guy. But
You're like Doraemon. You have to do
I'm go-
Doraemon.
I'm-
Please do Doraemon one day.
I would either do Doraemon or Alex was talking. I should be like the villager from Animal Crossing. They just
Yeah, I was about to say that. I knew there was like.
Have you seen the video
something
that
at
it's
the
like
back of
the
my head.
female villager like leaning over and like the male villager and it's like, who is that? Is that was that in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me? And he's
Oh my
like,
God.
and then he goes like, yeah, it's a clock.
it's a clock.
He pulls out a whole clock.
No, he should have pulled out like a Lloyd, one of the Lloyds.
Oh yeah, the
That would've been-
gyroids and
that would be
everything. Yeah.
funny.
Oh,
But yeah-
the gyro. The
Yeah.
Oh,
the
the
gyroids.
yeah.
There's a Lloyd in there. But no, yeah.
Yeah.
Water here, water there, water everywhere. I was getting water for people, cause you know, it was crowded.
that was me last year with like 9S's like little bag, but we had a lot of stuff, and like me as like the mama group.
Yeah, going to conventions, there's always like a con mom and a con dad, and I feel like I've always been the con mom. That was you this time around. You were con mom.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
mom and
They-
dad.
these guys were all drinking and everything, and I was like, okay,
Mia would
I
bring
mean,
like
I
water,
might as well
like,
at least be the person that
aspirins.
drives.
She would bring like Advil, and I'm like,
I'm
like-
gonna bring Tiger Balm next time. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Tiger Balm next time.
but yeah, like I was carrying on in the thing, and the raver I remember was just holding it and jumping like this. I had like holding Mia with one hand, and then it's like, like hey. It was so funny. It was actually really, really funny. But no, yeah, like I mean, the raves are really, really fun. I wanted to mention something, but I forgot about like cons in general. I do want to go to like more cons, like Home at.
Same.
KatsuCon and Anime NYC are amazing.
I want to go to KatsuCon and Anime NYC. KatsuCon is in Maryland, and it happens in a hotel, like inside of a hotel.
That is
It's
awesome.
Like Gaylord Hotel, so it's like really fancy. And it has, like,
Whoa.
a
Tampa,
looks-
Tampa Bay Comic Con is coming a day after my birthday too. But
Are
it's
you
in
going?
Tampa. No, I wish. I don't have money.
Yeah, that's it. It's very costly.
Bro,
Let's be
yeah.
honest. Like cons are like expensive.
Cons are so expensive, dude. Oh,
All they spend $10 on a lemonade.
I know.
Lemonade.
God.
Halloween. I'm sorry. I was watching a show last night that had that joke.
If I could take one thing back, it's my $10 for that
Lemonade, man.
Lemonade.
You
But
can
yeah,
make
next year we
lemonade
should
at home.
probably actually like get like a vendor's table.
Yeah.
And actually sell like our art.
Mhm.
And even if we have like some cooking rice stuff, why not?
Oh, speaking of merchandise from like way back, I really wanted to mention too. I actually bought 2 things of note. Yeah, we're giving hand signs right now.
59.
With
Okay, cool.
No, but I
Just
bought
giving
2.
us time.
I bought 2 things of note, and then everybody else I bought like gifts for a couple of people. But I bought.
Where's my gift? I'm joking.
But no, what is it called? I bought the Monado, like the sword.
I saw it. I was so
I was
happy
like,
'cause
I
I
saw
was
that and I
like-
was like, and it like I was the only one walking around with anything Xenoblade related up until like the final day when I saw people holding like Pyra and Mythos and then Numa's like weapon, and I was just like, and we all took pictures with it. It was really cool.
That's
But
cool.
the second thing, I think is cooler because I big Xenoblade nut. I have everything except for the Wii version of Xenoblade on the Wii, and I've been like really sad because I've never had that. I actually bought that at the con. I have a copy of
The
Xenoblade
Wii
on-
version?
Yeah, the Wii version.
That
was-
how much?
It was only $30.
Yeah.
That is
Really because I went
crazy.
to GameStop one time and I saw it for 60 and I was like, okay, yeah, this is like a way back one, but I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get it when it's like a little cheaper, and then never again.
Never
I've
again.
Never saw it.
You know what's funny? I had a friend who had it,
Yeah.
and he sold it for $20.
No, I bought it for
Oh.
$30, $10 up.
Like that, I'm so happy you
I-
got that.
$10.
I
for
finally have
lemonade.
the whole thing. I have like all of it.
I actually, I'm someone who like I don't really buy things aside from like posters or like keychains on Supercon, but like I'm actually never mind. I actually have a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis, like the OG Sonic the Hedgehog, and I bought it for $5
Really?
at a con one time, a Palm Con. Like
Wow.
that con was like
Like
depressing.
a legit copy?
Yeah, legit. Like if I
Oh.
had a Sega Genesis, I could put it on and would play.
Dude, there was also another thing that I was looking at, but it was too expensive for me to actually get. I was just like, I can't justify me getting it. But there was Rhythm Heaven Gold on the DS, which is the only Rhythm Heaven game that I don't have or played. And I'm a big, I play a lot of Rhythm Heaven, but I saw it and I was like, oh my god, it's here, $70. No,
I'm surprised that it costs more than Xenoblade on the
I
Wii.
know, right? That's what I was saying. I was like, there's
Xenoblade
no
on the
way.
Wii is like
That's a full game right there.
no, not just that. It's also like a very like rare game to find.
Mm-hmm.
Like that game.
I mean,
was-
Rhythm Heaven Gold is pretty rare too.
Really?
Like, yeah, I can't find that anywhere.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've seen a lot of people like I saw a friend that like he bought Game Boys. Like he usually goes to cons to buy like Game Boys so he can tweak them
Yeah.
himself and then resell them.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Like he changes the screen, leaves the same. I don't know. I don't engineer for a living.
So he like refurbishes them.
Yeah, he pretty much rebuilds them, and he puts like emulators in it and stuff like that. He puts like a cartridge with an emulator in it.
Nice.
And it's really, really. He actually told me like if you guys ever want to have an episode, like a specific episode, compressed into a Game Boy, I can put it into a cartridge, and you guys can sell
Really?
it.
There's no way.
Cool.
And I was like, I'll be down if you guys want that to happen.
Yo,
let
I'm
us know.
already pixelated as hell. Like, it's just gonna get worse.
We'll give away one or two, and then like we'll sell the others.
yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The lost episode of Cooking Rice.
The lost episode, like the one episode.
It's
like,
just
we
gonna
don't-
sound like.
Yeah, no, literally, it's gonna sound like all muffled and compressed.
Yeah,
It's like the
literally.
last episode, one episode where I go like,
Oh.
fuck. No, just kidding.
Before we wrap up, I just wanted to say I don't know how I went this long without even acknowledging this. The shirt that I'm wearing, I don't know if I'll like.
Oh
I
yeah.
probably won't turn.
Turn around,
No, get up and
show it.
yeah.
Show it to the crowd.
Wait,
Show
wait,
it to the
wait.
crowd.
Hold on. Watch
Like,
this.
Take it out.
It
You know what? It looks perfectly fine. It doesn't even look like it's backwards.
Pokemon.
You can totally wear it just like that.
I'm not going to though, because it's like it's a little weird.
That's really cool, dude. Gengar is actually one of my favorite Pokemons. Like, it's not my favorite. Whose favorite Pokemon? Go.
My favorite Pokemon from I have favorite Pokemon from each generation.
Yeah, me too.
So from generation 1, my favorite is sorry, I just hit the mic.
I was gonna say give me overall, but
Oh, overall? Oh, that's hard.
okay, give me like each generation.
Okay. Raichu, Ampharos, Mawile.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say probably Rotom, Gen 4. Haxorus, Aegislash.
Oh, Aegislash is goated.
Who's my favorite in
There's
Gen
me
7?
who has never played Pokemon.
I don't know who my favorite in Gen 7 is right now.
Is Gen 7
Alola.
Yeah,
the island
it's
one.
Sun and Moon.
Kartana. Never mind, I do know. Gen 8, Dragapult, and Gen 9, Flamigo. Those are
Really?
my favorite.
Flamigo from Gen 9? Dang, I didn't expect that one.
Flamingos are like my favorite. So when I saw that they literally just put a flamingo in Pokemon, it just dropped
I
the
found that
end
crazy. I was
so
like, dang,
funny.
they really are running out of ideas.
No,
just
it's
the whole
funny though because it's like
it's just a
it's
flamingo.
like Spanish, but so it's like
Flamingo.
amigo, like
It's just amigo,
but it's
but a
also
flamingo.
and it,
You know, I was actually
oh, it's so funny.
I was actually so mad of Scarlet and Violet because like the trainers, like the gym leaders, none of them is like a torero or
Like,
like a flamenco dancer.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
It's
like
okay,
missed opportunity.
fun
Yeah.
fact: the most accurate one is the streamer because Spain is huge
Yes.
on
Yep,
streamers.
Yep.
But that's it. Like even the last one, I have a theory with Andres. Oh fuck.
Yeah, they don't know.
Oh, did I?
I think I might have said it earlier too.
Never mind.
If you made it this far,
Yeah.
which you should have.
Yeah, but
If not, I will
anyways.
find you. Sleep with one eye open.
What was my shirt at the beginning of the game? At the beginning of the show. Anyway.
They could just rewind it. Well,
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
been the same shirt. But yeah,
Anyways.
favorite Pokemon overall.
my overall favorite Pokemon is some people that you know, not many people know about it, but it's Snorunt or Glalie. It's mostly Glalie
Really?
though. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna know what that Pokemon is.
Do you know what that
Sadly.
is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cause like you're like the Pokemon guy here.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon overall, like there's two actually. For a very long time it was Lucario, but when I actually kind of like got into the games, it became Umbreon.
Really?
Okay,
Umbreon is literally like
Yeah.
it's my favorite evolution and my favorite Pokemon.
that's a good pick.
My
Like,
favorite evolution is Glaceon.
Okay.
You can see a pattern here. I really like ice types, which are, you know, objectively the worst type. So
Yeah.
I really like electric types. It was I think Dragon was my favorite type, but like electric is now my favorite.
I like fighting types. They're pretty.
Yeah,
cool
they're
looking.
pretty
like,
sick.
I like the designs. You know, it's funny. Cause I remember when Smash, which shout out, have it here. It's funny because they first added Pikachu on it,
Mhm.
and then they added Jigglypuff. The only reason why they added Jigglypuff is because you know, like they had like they had already the asset for Kirby, so it's kind of like let's just add the stuff for Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
In in Smash 2, they had what's his name? Pichu, and they also
And
added Mewtwo,
Mewtwo.
which I thought it was one of the best like additions ever.
Yeah.
Then they removed Mewtwo and they added Lucario. Then they well, never mind. I thought they were gonna remove Lucario in Smash 4 and add Greninja, which I don't know if you knew this. He was a Smash character before he was a Pokemon
Yep.
character.
Mhm.
Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Sakurai was walking on like the Game Freak studio and he's like, "Ooh,
Make a
what's
Pokemon."
that? I want him in Smash." Like he literally said that. He's like, "Ooh, I want him
Yeah.
in Smash." I thought it was Greninja's actually one of my favorites too as well. I
Yeah,
think he's
he's
my
really
favorite
cool.
from that gen actually. Greninja, and then in Smash 4 we have all three, like Lucario, Mewtwo,
Yeah.
and Greninja. Well, in Smash 4 we have them all too.
Yeah.
DLC.
Yep.
But yeah, well, that was our rant about cons. We're definitely gonna go to more.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
Definitely.
let's hope that like one day we actually get to like have a panel
Yes.
at a con.
Yeah. You guys should like totally make that happen and like subscribe and like all that good stuff.
Click that like,
click the like
drop
button.
kick that like button.
Yeah.
Okay. Click a like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. We're still working on that Patreon that is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
We'll highly appreciate if you can support the channel. There's also gonna be bonus episodes in there and so on and so forth. Some stuff that we're adding.
That's gonna be con. That's gonna be con money for us. You guys want us to go to the conventions, right? So that we have more stories. So Support us, please.
Just support the channel. We really appreciate it. We love making videos for you guys. If you love the videos too, we really appreciate if you guys could support it. From
I have
anything,
no
from
money
money,
yet.
likes, sharing, anything helps. So
Anything
thank you
helps.
so much.
I will love you forever.
What were you gonna say?
I have no money.
Okay.
go to
Oh,
cons.
Idaris, you're too close to the camera.
I want to. Hi guys, how's it going?
I love how like Orchid and me are like, this dude, come on.
What's wrong with it? Should I
Uh,
get closer? Let me get closer.
Yeah, let's all get
yeah, we're gonna like all get closer now.
cooking with rice, but zoomed in this
Did
time.
you know I'm in your walls? I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah,
it.
that's a good place.
Well, cooking complete.
completed.